Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bionic Trades. In this episode, we're going to cover 2 different weeks of trading with very different results. It shouldn't really be surprising that there's a ton of volatility in the market given the turmoil in the world today. Fortunately, the bot doesn't care, and it's going to follow its rules no matter what. So let's see how our day trading stock bot weathers the storm. Our video starts on Monday, February 14th. And fortunately, we're off to a good start. We've already won our first trade on LUV for Southwest Airlines. The bot is actually tuned to take relatively small trades in the morning. In this case, it takes a bet of $500 per trade and won't scale to its full size of $3,000 per trade until it sees a little bit of success. I do this so that we limit the damage to our account on bad days, especially since we don't expect to win every day. So the idea is to win big on winning days and lose less on losing days. I know that sounds simple, but it's a lot harder to translate that into code. And on the human side, it's hard to see your bot have to shut down in the middle of the day because it exceeded its max loss, or slow down if it hits its daily target. The goal is not simply just winning, but it's to win enough to retain profits for the day, for the week, and for the month, and so on. So on this Monday, it looks like we're off to a great start. We've already begun taking full positions on LUV and CAR. After another great trade on CAR and one on ON, we slow things down a bit. You see, once we hit our daily target, we're going to back off. We're already up $25.77 and we've won 7 out of 8 trades. Keeping that P&L and maintaining that win-loss ratio will be incredibly tough. And this is mostly based off of experience. It's impossible to know whether the bot will continue winning or take a turn for the worse. So instead of turning the bot completely off after we hit our daily target, we lower the bet size to a single share. This way we continue learning, but we minimize the risk. I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing this, but for now it's an interesting experiment. I'm going to fast forward this because it's only midday and we're only trading 1 share. Let's see if we would have won more or gave up some of our gains. So it looks like we lost 5 in a row to end the day. Our win-loss ratio dropped from 7 out of 8 to about 50%, 12 out of 21. So I think we made the right call by ending the day early and keeping most of our profits. Okay, let's move on to Tuesday. Our session starts slow and never takes flight. What I mean by that is that because the bot is mostly wrong, it never scales up. And this defense mechanism is what prevents us from having a really bad day. What I've found is that certain days are just not going to be friendly towards our strategies. So we limit the damage and we move on to the next day. Alright, now it's Wednesday, better known as Hump Day. We start off with mixed results, a couple of wins, and a couple of losses. But it's convincing enough to go big. And we end the day with a profit of $15.08, winning 8 out of 18 trades. Woo-hoo! Alright, now let's check out a roller coaster of a day Thursday. We start off very strong, but unfortunately we take a loss that slows our roll. This $6.70 loss causes us to reduce our bet size. We'll either stay small or we'll earn our way back into betting large. And just like that, we're taking a full size short on TPR. And fortunately for us, the trade worked out, earning us $6.60. Unfortunately, the fun stops there. We end up taking a huge loss on Twitter, and we bust out for the day. At least we got to keep $1.13. Alright, we're down to our last day of the week, Friday. I honestly didn't have high hopes for today since we only had 8 stocks in our trade basket, where we typically have about 15 to 30 stocks. So let's see how we did. Here we have a fantastic start with a short on IVZ. We also try another short on IVZ, but we ultimately get stopped out. Let's see if we do any better on this short on PFE. Woohoo! Glad that worked out. We're now up to $12.75 for the day. Let's speed things up and see how we close. We win 2 additional trades and end the day with $27.86 and maintain an incredible win rate of 6 out of 7 trades. That's clearly not sustainable, but sometimes the market is just super generous. So let's check out our dashboard to review the entire week. We won 41 out of 80 total trades, which is a win ratio of 51%. We took home a profit of $64.59, and our average win-loss ratio is almost 3 to 1. We were able to win 4 out of 5 days with a minimal loss on Tuesday. And finally, we're able to win on both long and short throughout the week. So that's almost the perfect week. Let's check out a not so perfect week. We only have 4 days due to the holiday on Monday, and this is also the week of the Russian invasion on Ukraine. So the market was pretty nuts. We only had a win ratio of 39%. Fortunately, we took fewer trades at only 56 for the entire week, and we ended up only incurring a small loss of $9.52. We ended up only winning 1 day out of the 4 days we traded. We also lost on both longs and shorts. Obviously, we lost much more on the longs. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we also increased our total bet size to $4,000 per trade since we had success last week. We'll just maintain that bet size for next week since we didn't win this week. So I'll just wrap up here by showing you what the last 2 weeks looks like, and then also what the full month looks like. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.